Red and Chris, can you guys hear me okay?
Loud and clear, buddy.
Awesome. Thank you.
I take it I'm okay as well, yeah?
What'd you say, Red?
I said, I take it you can hear me as well.
Yeah, no problem.
Red and Marty, check your message on 360, please.
Yeah.
Marty, you're unmuted, by the way.
Okay. Hello. Hey, Red.
Hey, can you knock the emojis off, Marty, please?
I did. I think they're drifting off, but I did click it.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Adjust your fit, guys. There we go. Ugh.
You know, the recording still comes out bigger. I think. I like it like this. Anyway, we'll get started. Welcome everybody of May. Mr. Mufareh, before he does, I'll get started and then Red, and then we'll go through to Mr. Johnson. Something I wanted to bring up, and it's what's been going on. I want to emphasize something that sometimes I'm talking to me too. Okay, I'm part of this deal. Okay, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. There's many legs of ONPASSIVE slowly reaching around the world. This is what we want. I know there was a big announcement and a countdown, 3, 2, 1, and everybody, I guess some people losing sleep over to whatever. I went nighty night. Let's remember something. There'll be big announcements to this massive octopus. It's for founders. Now, indirectly, will it impact the company? It is, but I think people hear, oh, media is doing something with this. This is going to be going on for the rest of our lives. And, you know, just so if it was something big directed to us, the founders, there would have been a post in the back office and said, hey, boom, this is happening. Keep your eyes out, or maybe a webinar even. That's the way it's always been. Because yesterday, I saw a couple days ago as it's counting down. I looked, I see it's Omedia. Okay, that's a branch. That's one of the legs of ONPASSIVE, a huge leg. But I just think we need to focus. Remember, this, what we don't know has been said to us many, many times. We're lucky if we know 5%. So when you hear it, it's great news, but don't insinuate what it is. Don't make up a thing in your head. Oh, you know what this means? This means I'm getting, or we're getting, or this is happening. That's a big mistake. I'm not that it's a big mistake to think and dream bigger. I get it, but don't put yourself to the anxiety. If it was something directed to us, and I mean directed, not to a subsidiary of the company like Omedia, whatever. You can find out every day through Twitter, the media all over. There's stuff happening almost every day, at least once every few days. I see it. I don't bring it up because I don't want to confuse what might be directed to us. So, yeah, I think it's big. And we found out, and I looked at the mini robot and the big robot. It's fantastic. We saw it, I believe, in videos back in some of the other shows. You could see it off in the distance, a stand-up robot. Not surprising. That's what they're using. So it's pretty cool. You know, because in the past we would look at something and we go, oh my God, we won an award. When in reality, what it was Omedia is going to push that award globally. And that's one branch. We're going to have branch of education. We'll have people of, I mean, it's pretty cool, but I really think we want to make sure when we see it, don't jump off to the races. I mean, I saw where this event come in with Omedia, they'll throw a picture of Ash, like an AI picture, and he's sitting there waiting for us. And that wasn't the case. Okay. I just want us to make sure we cool down a little bit. Things are coming. Ash can't wait to tell us when things are for us. He can't wait. So just wait, and that will happen. So that was one thing. If you're asking around about it, it's not for us. Because if it was for us, we would know. We would definitely know. And it would be shared from the back office on to everybody else. Another thing that Ash brought up, which is very important, when you have a masterpiece like ONPASSIVE, and you got the Mona Lisa, you don't need to add paint to it. You don't need to brag about it. It is what it is. Don't make it bigger. Don't make it less. Say what Ash says. And if you didn't say it, we shouldn't say it. It's okay to are different. Look, I do a live with Chris and Red does a live. We deliver the same message in a different way. People relate different. That's different. But I'll get off and sometimes go to maybe Facebook and I see a post and I'm going, yeah, it's kind of misleading. It's a little misleading. And why would we do that to Ash? But even on top of that, why would we do that to our own company? This is your company. I think we do stuff and we don't realize that what we say and what we do is affecting us. Remember, we saw ONPASSIVE naked. We went through the journey, the bumps, the rough days, cracks in the highway, and flat tires here and there. Other companies, like when we got the Apple phone, oh, they're perfect. You really think so? I mean, do you really think on their journey, if anybody was in it, that it was such a beautiful day every day? Absolutely not. People yelled, things didn't work out. And the difference is they got things crafted very well. Apple turned out to have an unbelievable product of the iPhone. No doubt about it. It's a work of art. But a lot of the times you'll hear, hey, there's an update. You want to do it now or you want to wait, whatever. That update isn't always bringing out a new feature or whatever. Sometimes it's repairing something that didn't quite work right. So this goes on with everybody. But because we swung the doors open during the build, people want to point at stuff before we get to our actual end result. If you look at OConnect, when we first saw it for the first time, we thought it was amazing. Looking back, knowing what we know now, come on, there's no comparison. No comparison. And then what did we hear? What we know now is beep compared to what's coming next. I mean, like, what the heck? It's pretty cool stuff. So I just wanted to emphasize that because I know people are getting, I'm staying up till midnight. I'm going, for what? Oh, that big guys, just wait. Look, if it was big, it would be told us. So just a word of advice. So it makes people not get so excited, because the people that maybe don't hear or get as much messages firsthand, it really bothers them. Those are the ones we hear from. What happened? What did I miss? No. You didn't miss anything. It's okay. Anyway, thank you everybody for that. And obviously Red will do a weekend review. Like I said, Mr. Mufareh is coming. He, I guess, broke up some meetings where he could get here. As always, he loves being here. So anyway, that's where we'll go. Red, over to you, sir.
Thanks very much, Marty. Hi, Chris. Good to see you. So then, guys, week in review, and let's take you all the way back to 15th of May, which was last Wednesday. What happened on the 15th of May? We had a brand new website, and this seems to be at the moment a recurring kind of theme for Wednesdays now, to see the new websites. Remember, used to be a Monday thing, but it seems to be a Wednesday thing now. That's been posted. That had been posted last Wednesday, and it was a good one. Back to our old colours, if you remember, of the dark blues, light blues, white and yellows. And also, guys, if you noticed on that as well, we had a lot more pages in our last website for products, with the read more areas for each of those products as well, plus all of the apps that were available as well to the products that are out there at the moment. So that was the 15th, new website. We also had 360, a new time, 12 midday. EDT seems to be a good time, I think, for most people. We get good numbers now for 12. I know it's certainly better for you guys in the States. So I think we're kind of sticking with this time now unless we get told to change it. What else happened as well? Last Wednesday, we had a new icon added to O Connect, and this is, I don't know if you've seen it, but if you go to your camera settings, you've now got a preview button for your camera. If you're changing the HD for it through the settings, you can now preview your device before you go live to make sure it looks good on the screen. So that was added a week ago. I don't know if you've seen it. You can go to it very easily. Click on the down arrow of your camera icon. That will bring up the camera preview and digital avatar tabs. You want the camera preview and the wheel that symbolizes the settings. If you click on that, you've got the low, medium, high, full HD and ultra HD settings for your camera. Click either of those, hit the preview button, and it will show you what you're going to look like on screen. Remember, guys, use the settings on the top right hand side for the screens, either to stretch, to fit on there as well. That's on the drop down or focus. Again, if you have the fit icon on there or fit to screen icon, it makes it a much better visual for the people who are watching. Also, last Wednesday was the start day of what Omedia have been doing all week. They've been pumping out quite a few videos, getting us ready with what's happened today. But that was the first announcement video that we saw coming out of Omedia. I will just reiterate what Marty and Chris have said on their live and have said today, that I said from the get-go as well, that because it was coming from Omedia, my guess was that it was to do with Omedia, because guess what? If it's to do with ONPASSIVE, we would find out through the correct channels, which is normally going to be our ecosystem on the drop down or pop up that is on the ecosystem. Also, last Wednesday, we had obviously we did our 360. The updates were posted almost straight away by our quartet of Dan Darrell, Peter Surer and Janet Butler. That was posted really, really quickly in the updates section. And also Marty posted out very quickly as well the recording section of that as well. So Thursday came around. What happened on Thursday? The week in review was posted. I put that up in the update section and also on my YouTube for those that need to stay up to date with what is happening. Just a word on that as well, guys. If you've got members of your team that maybe are needing to catch up, on my YouTube channel, I've got a section on its own for the week in review. So you can send them there and they can scroll through the dates selected for that. Friday then, what happened on Friday, the 17th of May, Ash was kicking back and relaxing on Let's-O with Ron and Minnow. He was on for an awful long time, nearly close to 6 hours. And he had a great time. Really, really good seeing him relaxed, chilling out, cracking jokes. And this, a lot of people say to me, well, why isn't he giving us any updates? How can he be on for such a long period of time and not actually tell us anything? Well, this is where he goes for his downtime. This is where he wants to hang out. And to have a CEO wanting to hang out with his crew is so awesome. I have never come across anybody within any industry, especially online, who likes to chill with his crew, get down with the people who are very special to him. He loves coming to these events and the webinars because he knows he's in the right place with the right people and he can really relax. And I think everybody who was on it, well, either on the panel or was watching it, saw how much of a good time he was having. Saturday the 18th then, what happened? We had an update through the metro station of RTL saying that the ONPASSIVE metro station was opening on May the 19th. All the clear up and repairs from the big flood that they had there 3 weeks ago or so now had been finished, and our very own ONPASSIVE metro station was reopening on the 19th. That happened, which was the day after, which was the Sunday. Also on the Sunday, our very own COO, Mohammed Kamal, posted on his Facebook page about the upcoming O-Media event. He posted out or reposted their video. So that was good to see him as well. That was Sunday the 19th. Monday the 20th came around then. We then had another new video from O-Media with a 2-day countdown. That happened on Monday. Also on Monday the 20th, we had 10 days added to O-Connect up to the 1st of June. And now I'm going to reiterate, and Marty said it many times, Chris has as well, and I'm just going to reiterate it for those that are watching on here, seeing as we've got a lot of people. Having these 10 days extensions does not necessarily mean that we are going to run the full term. We might well do. But the reason they've been put in place is because the company have got a feeling they might be able to sort it within that period of time. If they don't, then they extend it once again. They do not want us not to be able to enjoy using O-Connect whilst they are working behind the scenes. They don't want us to worry. They don't want us to go without because of something that they are trying to solve. This is why we get these extensions. But as our CEO said last time we saw him, this is all going to be resolved in a matter of days. It's not going to be a long process. So we nearly are there, guys. We're getting very close now. And I believe that the 10-day extension is a good thing for where we are right at this moment. So Tuesday, the 21st, then, what happened on that? We had an update to your OES app on your Android devices. So you want to be looking now at version 1.0.4.12. How do you check what version you're on? And if you're up to date on Android, very easily log into your OES app on your mobile device. And the 3 lines at the top left-hand corner, you click on those, it will make a drop-down menu. You'll see ONPASSIVE at the top. Next to that, you'll see V and the number. If it does not read 1.0.4.12, you're on an old version. You need to then go to your Google Play Store and update your OE app. Also, then we had on Tuesday, which was yesterday, a new video from, in fact, there was 2 new videos that came out both at the same time, with 10 hours left for the update from O-Media. And as Marty said, that all came to fruition today, and we will recap all that next week. That's it from me. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you, Red. Thank you, Marty. Of course, Marty's cracking me up here. Wait. Hold on. Breaking news. Red Redfern is going to turn a year older tomorrow. I want to personally be the first one to say happy birthday to Red Redfern. And I did start it early. This is something that we do every year because we have fun with it. But Red's thumbs are not swelled up enough. So make sure you get out there and say happy birthday to Red. I think he's going to be 61 or 62 tomorrow. Red, what is it? He's got
61, my friend.
Okay, sorry. I'm trying to catch up for next year, but happy birthday, brother. I wish you all the best. Tell Janie I see her kneecaps in hand in there. Hi, Janie.
There you go. Jane saying hi to you. Chris.
Always exciting. Hi, Jane. Always exciting and unpassive for me. Every day I wake up, there's something going on. Like I said earlier on our live today, I'm practicing my robot dance because I thought that was really cool. I'm not technical at all. Everyone knows it, but I'm trying to get in there as best I can. And then I realized I don't really have to be technical. I'm not a guru. I'm an average dude that just loves to talk about a passive because I believe in everything it's about since the day I started till now. And I believe I will be continuing talking about a passive probably till the end of my life, I believe, so I could pass something on to my children that's going to be simply amazing. I think about things every single day. I think about things that need help. And I will talk about this for a quick second. I have some issues in my family with mental health. I dealt with it first time and it scared me. And I also realized there's a lot of facilities out there, and you can talk to Joyce Hicks about this, that have been shut down for these people, and these people have nowhere to go. And a lot of them do end up on the streets. That would be a huge thing for me to help. Marty, send Ash the link, please, because he's going to fire you. He just texted me. Anyway, but to me, it's a strong thing. I realize in Michigan, they shut down a couple of major mental health issues, and it was shut down because they weren't making any money. And I just said, I was actually having a discussion with Marty this morning about when does people, that need help get shut down because of money. There's people out there all over the world that have these issues. And that's going to be a big thing for me. I want to change things like that. Doctors, they take oaths to help people. They didn't take an oath to watch how much money I can make off an individual. I'm going to suggest to write your congressman and let them know what's going on if they don't already. And let's put people before money. These people need help. And I, for one, want to be a big advocate for bringing this up, along with Joyce, along with my daughter. We want to fix things. And I try to tell people every single day, ONPASSIVE isn't just a company. It's not a business. It's a humongous family that really wants to just change things. And that's one of the things that we could change together. I'm excited about getting that back in the system because we need that system. Most of the people on the streets today do have mental issues, and people don't recognize it. Marty and I were talking the other day about 30, 40, 50 years ago, people didn't know what to do. And then when these hospitals start coming into play and start educating about mental health, things turned around. But now it's going back to the same thing as before. And I, for one, don't want to see that. I want to help as many people as I can, whether they're a veteran like Red supporting, whether they're like we all support, but people that are on the streets right now, they need us. Whether they want it or not, we're going to try to help everyone we can. And we got a whole team of people that's going to do that. I know the ONPASSIVE Angels I've talked about before. I literally have hundreds of thousands of people that just want to help out. That is exactly what ONPASSIVE is. It's solutions. It's help. We got phenomenal products, real. Everything's just beautiful. And that's why I get up every single morning and talk about it, because I believe in it. It's changed my life as far as looking at other people's issues, problems, realizing that mine are minute compared to what people are going through right now. And like I said, ONPASSIVE is there to help people. I think Ash Mufareh has said this many times. He's talked about it years ago when I first started. He was talking about, helping people. How many houses do you need? And then you think about every kid that doesn't have a pair of shoes or fresh water. And why do I talk about this? Because it's important to humanity to help fix things like that. There's so many things out there that myself personally want to go for. And I don't have to do anything. There's people out there right now that are doing this. All I got to do is fund them. And I'm going to love doing that. But think like that. That's how I think about ONPASSIVE. I will always think about ONPASSIVE that way. It also is going to set me the freedom that I want, that my family needs, and the help that the world needs. So it's exciting for me. And maybe you get tired of me talking about it, but that's what I'm talking about. ONPASSIVE is. It's a helping. You could say a tool, you could say a whatever you want, but it's there to help everyone. It wasn't designed to put Red Redford on a bigger, longer boat. That's part of it, because that's something he's going to probably do. It's designed to help people no matter what. Yep, we got a great company. It's the most amazing company in the world. But the part people aren't seeing is the help part, the heart part. Why we are here. Why most of us are here, came in for one thing and realized, man, I can help with that. I can fix that. And that's all you got to think about. Take 5 minutes to think about everything else but yourself a day. And you'll realize that, yeah, this world does need a lot of help. And I am a true believer that ONPASSIVE is going to help in every single way. Now, I know our brother Ash just showed up. I don't know if he's ready. If you are there, brother, I could keep talking if you want. When you turn your camera on, I will know you're ready to go. But O Media to me this morning was phenomenal. I think everything is phenomenal and passive. Like I said, if they change one little sentence in something, it's exciting to me because I know they're constantly working. They're constantly doing things to better themselves. The products that we have constantly, and it's a nonstop thing. Unlimited. Unlimited is a word that no business has ever put in front of them. Ash Mufareh said that many times. Everything's unlimited. We're unlimited to help people. We are unlimited to reach out to people. ONPASSIVE is a people company. ONPASSIVE is a company that has a heart, and that's what it's really about for me. It might be different for you, but I'm letting you know, with all of us together, we truly can change the world through ONPASSIVE and what it offers. And I love it, love it, love it. And I will be excited about it even on my worst days. I'm excited about it. It gives me something to look forward to, that I can help out my family, that I can help out people in Detroit, my community. And every one of us come from a different community. If we all think that way, if we all understand what it's about, man, we are going to change the world. We are going to change the colors. We're going to put smiles on people's faces. We are going to put families back together because we're going to educate through Academy what mental illness is and many other things. There's just so much out there that we're going to tackle. But together, are we going to do it in one night? No. But together, over time, we are going to build this foundation as deep and as big and as wide as we possibly can. And like Ash says, it's just going to keep going. So I believe in the good of ONPASSIVE. I believe it will change things. I believe that people come on every single day and talk about it because they know the same thing I do. And it's nice to hang around with people that have the same mindset, not me, myself, and I. Get rid of me, myself, and I, please. Think about someone for 5 minutes in your family that needs it, needs this. Even though they might not see what you see, they will. I promise you that. So, Marty, I'm running out of things to say. You want to take it back and introduce this my brother? Go ahead.
Yeah. Call me Fred Astaire, baby. I can dance. Not very good, but I can dance. No, Chris was touched on a lot of things. Look, let's remember, we're all in this together. It's an opportunity I couldn't even have dreamt of, and it's so much more fun knowing that we're going to celebrate it with each other. And the numbers are dropping like crazy. What just happened? Ash, I'm joking. Okay. No, they're climbing. Anyway, I'm going to turn it over to Ash. And Ash, thank you for taking the time to be here. Thank you.
Marty, turn on the record button too, please. We forgot.
I am.
Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And I'm glad I was able to make it the last minute. Something was canceled. I said, okay, that my time is more useful. I'll come and spend time with you. Last time we said we're here to stay in ONPASSIVE. That was just a week ago. And I really want to update that. I don't want to play the shenanigan and say, no, I made a mistake or whatever. No, I just want to update that. We're not here just to stay. We're here to crush it. We're gonna shatter all the records. I will tell you why. Uh, we have been on this journey for a while, and ups and downs. Learned a lot, made mistakes. And I had a few things that I kept to myself. Uh, a little bit of wisdom, not to reveal your cards, all of your cards. And I'm glad I did. I didn't, not yet, but some, because I was waiting for the right people. Because the quality of your team and the quality of the people you surround yourself with, that will determine the possibility if it would ever become a reality. And I was looking for a specific level, a specific caliber, specific advanced ability and capacity. And finally, recently, been working so hard on this. I can tell you, uh, Chris Johnson is not the best that comes from Michigan. Until now, he is. But boy, I will rock your world with what's coming from Michigan. No joke. I'm not joking. I am not joking. Uh, some incredible development happened recently, and thank you, Michigan, for giving us such amazing intelligence. Uh, we're not here just to stay. We're here to really make a big splash and shatter all the records. We're here to break the records. We're here to really crush it in every possible way. Of course, positively. The second thing, we're here to wish my wise British brother happy birthday tomorrow, the 23rd, right? Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, Ash, tomorrow, 23rd, and but just before you go a bit further, I'd just like in advance and what's happened to
I
thank
was talking
everyone who
about
has
Chris. Is
written
it
to me.
yours as well tomorrow?
Yeah, unless Chris has just turned into a Brit. He
He's
does the
not.
worst British
He
accent,
would
by the way.
never.
He does
They
the
will kick
worst
him
British
out.
accent. Thank you, Ash. Very kind of you.
Happy early birthday, and we wish you the
Thank you, my
best.
friend.
I think you're doing great. You look really awesome uh, at 102. What was the number?
Yeah.
Uh, people, you decide. It's not the number. He looks great. He's an amazing friend and brother to all of us. We appreciate you, everything you do. I want to wish you everything you wish to yourself within the next year and the many years to come. And I can't wait to meet you and have a bite and a conversation
Likewise.
with you. Uh,
Likewise.
hopefully, hopefully, this will happen soon. I will
I'll
tell.
come fishing with you and Chris. Look and hold
Please,
the
I'm desperate.
beverages.
Somebody take me. Okay. But I don't know if we're allowed to have as much fun as we had on Rana Menu, but it was a good show. That was a good crowd. I really had a blast. From my heart, I laughed. Nothing business. It was. I think it was no business, but no boundaries at the same time. It was brutal, but I had fun. You should try to come on those shows when we have time to chat. Uh, it's the show that is on Friday evening, with probably the worst name I ever picked. I have a lot of complaint. We will have to fix that. I think somebody has to clean up after me. The other thing I want to say, last Wednesday we mentioned we have funds have been on hold for a few months, and we had developments that the process, the steps, the legal process was done, cleared, and we got the decision, all of that, uh, to uh, to start processing. And we said it's about any day, and obviously our team being impatient, uh, obviously for the reasons we know, we uh, we kept them bugging them. Okay, well, when? Though they said it might take a couple of weeks, up to, like, it was not official, it was not written down or anything, but uh, they said no later than a couple of weeks. Okay, that back then, but we kept pushing every day, like multiple times a day, until we finally, now it's been a week or so, until finally we got an answer yesterday about the timeline. Just give us, okay. So the actual thing, okay, the process is done. We won the case. Everything is in our favor. Okay. Now, the releasing the funds and clearing that we're not at fault. It's, we've been, in a way, harmed and all of that. So there are other additional wins for us and gains. So that also is being cleared out. But let's focus on the funds part. The exact thing, and I'm going to tell you exactly. So they said now it's processing. So it's not just a click of a button. You know, tens of millions. Just like push it. So it goes multiple channels and multiple layers. It is processing, and we said, okay, we just want to have a clue. Like, is this going to? How long is it going to be tracked? The answer is 1 to 2 weeks. Okay, and 1 week is up. Uh, I don't know how do you do it, but it doesn't take a Michiganian brain. It takes any brain, okay, to recognize it should be within the week, okay. Uh, I don't know if it's a business week or a calendar week. What the heck? By the time we talk next time, we definitely should have good news, okay. I'm praying, I'm hoping, and I hope you join me with that. I really want to be relieved from that and put it behind us and move on to the next exciting thing. Okay, and that's why we had to extend OConnect once more. Um, Another update, we already finished. I told you we were very close to finish O Verify. It's already done, and now it's pushed to the QA. The quality assurance and the testing. So it's multiple testing layers. The performance, the security, and of course, then after that it will go live, and then we will start scaling that. Um, Speaking of O-Verify, we are essentially rethinking the model of it. So we're going to still use it in on passive ecosystem as a giveaway, okay, in terms of like verifying our people without any cost. So that's one thing. But also we realize that it's in high demand for the cost that OnPassive will do. It's definitely should be in the top competitive systems out there. It's totally AI. We know that. And we don't know. I mean, this is just a start. If we are going to go beyond that, keep in mind, this is not like something I was wondering, 10 years ago or 5 years ago. I'm just brutally honest with you. And like, I'm thinking, okay, what is the O Verify system we're going to come up with, or the KYC system we're going to come up with so that we can change the world? No, it was while we're in the process, okay, we saw the need and how much they cost, and we want to make sure we have real people. We said, well, since it's an like an important part of our process, why not build it, in house? And since and we get to exercise and do that, and we can save the cost for our clients, for our customers, users, and ourselves too. And we have more control in terms of the integration. So this is what happened. I'm really honest with you. I was in thinking this is going to change the world. So this is one of the products that is a good tool that will minimize the cost for all of us and yet do that. But after it's done, now I can tell you, sounds like a good product that we can sell and make money with. Okay? Uh, and there you go. We just have another stream of income. Now, I don't have the clarity as of now, 100%. How are we going to integrate it with the ecosystem or the marketplace or for the affiliates? But we're brainstorming and floating different scenarios. We always come up with the best for everybody, and it's just a win. There's no way. It's an it's an addition. I don't think last year this time we were even talking about it publicly. So this is good news about the funds, about the upcoming commissions. Uh, Great progress and conclusion in some of the payment processors. We got more in the queue and the pipeline. So things are really looking uh, much better now, moving ahead in the year. And I think it's shaping up very nicely. Okay. That's something. Now here is, I want to go back to the first thing I mentioned, and I talked about, looking for specific specific uh, caliber or expertise. I've been looking for years for that. Um, have you been at a test or like any topic, any subject? I don't know whether it's math or English or license of anything, and you study so hard and maybe a couple of hours, and then, man, my head is about to explode or spinning, or I need to take a break. I need to breathe. Okay, it's, can we call it maybe brain sore? Okay, why? Because you've been exercising that muscle. Just exactly if you go lift, okay, or do any physical exercise, that whatever part of your body you're targeting, say if you're jogging, okay, you're going to feel that and you want to breathe, okay. Same thing happens to the mental exercise. When you do that, you walk away, or you've been with somebody that's speaking and have some knowledge way above your head, and like, oof, man, like they make your head spin after you do that. And I need to be frank with you. I love that. I really love it. When it happens to me, I want it like constantly. And I haven't had it previously. I didn't have it like in a while, though we have incredible talents all around, constantly engaged in different, intelligent discussions, all of that. But it's not lengthy. It's not. You get a couple, minutes here and there, touch-ups. Sometimes I'm on webinars, and there's like Neeraj comes up with a couple of questions, or um, well, he says one, but they're different questions. But then it makes you think, or then Gina Leva comes up with a question, or somebody like very, very inspiring, and Eric, or those guys who hang out with us many, many times. Okay, they make you think, uh, but it's a few minutes. Now, to go back to almost like your school days, or if you've done like uh, advanced education and you study hard, or you have examinations or something. That's exactly how I've been in the recent times, and I really, really love it. This is something I want to do for life, like to the point like you feel at the end of several uh, meetings and so forth, and strategizing some business and laying different plans. Um, I feel like my head is going to explode, but wow. And then the next day and the next day, I'm loving it. And this is why I'm sharing this with you, uh, because we're in a way, if you thought like we have a good model or we have a good idea, now wait for those who are added to the game, how they impact that. And they're not just impacting me by getting me more educated or smarter in some areas, but definitely that's going to reflect on the production of these masterminds together. Okay, I'm talking about a level that you've never seen before. From my heart, I'm talking about a level that you're just gonna really drop your jaw for hours to be able to digest and take in what the heck is happening. And I've been waiting for that. If you see me excited, and if you've noticed recently, okay, I've been like a little pumped, okay? And the reason is because now I know I will crush it. Therefore, you're going to have it. What I wanted to accomplish for you now is in good hands. Okay, in the right hands. That it's rare. It's not easy to find them. It's like you're looking for, it's not the number. It's the level I'm talking about. I cannot wait for me to spell it out totally and tell you exactly what it is. I think it will really inspire you. Those who care, those who want to learn, those who want to see the the bright side of life. And I probably just want to keep it until here. But I'm beyond thankful and grateful and satisfied for everything, for the patience that people showed and their loyalty. The core is expanding, as my brothers say. Your engagement, your support, all of that counts. It adds to the table where that's why we're doing it. We're motivated to do it because of you. Otherwise, you know, it could have been easier just um, to make a living. Uh, we're we're putting out from our plate to make sure that this is done for those who deserve it. Would it be for everybody? I hope not, because you want to leave some idiots out there so we can realize how ugly it can be and how good it is for us. So if we don't see the ugly, how are we going to realize the good we have? I'm serious. So it's good for for those to stay with their insanity. Uh, I hope that was in a way valuable, or um, I think everybody should understand that uh, Red Redfern is just one man. He's not going to be able to reply to everybody. But I think if you wish him a happy birthday, maybe try like 20 times each. That might add up and he will pay attention to you. So don't give up. Okay. Keep on bugging him until he picks up the phone.
You haven't been talking to Chris Johnson by any chance, have you?
Who's Chris? Yeah. But he sounds relieved after, the invaders left, right?
Yeah.
Did you
Most
get some
definitely.
sleep?
I did. The next day after they left, I slept for 9 straight hours. Unbelievable.
Wow. Wow.
It was tough. I loved it.
Wow.
It was tough.
Wow. Are you safe?
And
Or like everything is good? Like, did you miss any organ or you're fine?
I locked myself at night in the bedroom. So when you hear those
Man,
little feet patting on your floor,
as as painful as it is, but it's the blessing of life. Yeah,
yeah,
it's a joy. Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely.
that's why there's no good joy without pain. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. If you want to take it anywhere, I'm happy to do so. If you want to wrap it up, I'm just a follower.
Just a follower. Look at the pride. Look, unbelievable. Ash, you are not just a follower. You're listen, I don't care what anybody says. If you know him like I know him, he's a normal dude, likes to joke, likes to have fun. He's just got this humongous heart and a humongous brain that cares about everyone. And I'm the first that's going to brag about this over and over because a lot of you still don't know who he is. He does wear his heart on his sleeve, and he's the most transparent person I've ever seen. What he can say and I like living on the edge of my seat. I love the surprises. So I'm thankful, brother. Tell your team over there, Media, the
Thank
Mohammeds, that
you.
we love them and thank you for their dedication and hard work for all of us. Really. And your wife and kids, because they're
You are
dedicated too.
you are right. Once again, you're smart. You're intelligent. Okay, and I have to tell you, New Jersey, you have to up your game. Okay,
Yeah.
you have to catch up with Michigan now. I'm telling you, you're gonna drop your pants. Okay, was that recorded?
No,
Okay,
Hopefully not in
yeah.
public.
I'm sorry. Rewind. Right. Okay. Edit. Okay. Bloopers. So I need to touch up on that. There are some areas of the business may not, like I just mentioned about Verify, probably not necessarily built for everyone, okay, or uh, established for that wide purpose. Sometimes there are things for connections, for reasons, for uh, some mutual benefits and engagements and all of that. And we don't nail it every time, okay? Just to let you know, sometimes we hit, sometimes we miss, but we try, and it it is healthy for any business mind to be open for taking the risk and venture a little bit, like stretch out in areas you didn't necessarily dream of or think about previously. And taking a risk is a very good thing, but calculated risk. I'm talking about logical risk, not like go and do those like insane rides or whatever. What is it, jumbo? What they call it? The drop from a
Bun,
bung,
bungee jumping.
bungee jumping.
Base
Oh my
jumping.
god! Or roller coasters, or like all this stupid stuff. Like, come on. I mean, if it's 3 feet, yeah, maybe I can do it, but nothing higher than that. I can do the carousel, okay, the horses. Yeah, I can do that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about uh, something that a different way of doing things. Why not give it a chance? See, you don't need to be stubborn. Like if it doesn't work, don't stress out. You always you don't lose. It's either, and it's not just about money. It's either you nail it or you walk away with a good lesson. There's always some gain in it, and I really think it's a very good thing for all of you to try to venture in something like you've never done before. It's healthy mentally and uh, and definitely physically and spiritually. It's going to keep you uh, motivated. So do that. Try it. Calculated risk once more. Now, uh, when they, I'll give you the evidence. When they create, let's say, the big ships, okay, cruise ships, or the cargoes in the ocean, sometimes it's rough out there in the water, okay, and they get some damage. Yesterday, in Singapore, it was some Singaporean airline. It was a turbulent, deadly. All right, people died. It was really a nightmare over Myanmar, I believe. It was going from where? From London, or yeah. And but it doesn't mean nobody should get on an airplane, right? It could happen, but you go from a place or to another continent. Same thing with the with the ships. It's much safer to be docked in the harbor or the port and just shine it and tie it and anchor. Don't move. Very safe. But you would never know what's out there. You would never accomplish things. Okay, so it's safe for you just to sit down and tie up yourself or lay down or whatever. Uh, Safe, but nothing is going to get accomplished. Nothing worthy unless those ships, for example, go and sail in the unknown and venture in the dark, in the storms, and fight the brutal nature sometimes and go somewhere. You have to take a little risk sometimes and stretch yourself. Many of these moves that we do, they are this type of moves. We take the risk to venture something different, new. Sometimes it's a good lesson. Sometimes, something we can build on. But we go back to the core foundation that remains intact. You just get better because that has uh, a stubborn attitude toward it, we're not going to rest until it's really perfected. Okay. Those are the basics. Those are unquestionable and untouched. We are going to go there in any way. We're going to find a way. But some other areas, don't bother with them until I come and tell you, listen, this is big, this is important, wait, this is an action you have to take. That will be a different scenario. Sometimes, different department, they're doing things for them, okay, and to their teams and training purposes, connection. It's basically a puzzle toward another partnership or deal. You don't have to get attached to every little detail. That's what I'm saying. The bottom line, the fundamental things, it is we're going to change the world in many positive ways. I hope that was helpful too. Just another 2 cents. All right, I can't wait. I can't wait for the show that we don't have a perfect name for it. Okay, Rana Minu. Or when we can have fun. I'm not implying I'm set to come, but it's always a good break for us. Don't bring kids, all right, please. But who knows? Sometimes if there's a business topic that will take over. So that I like it because it's like unpredictable. It just comes from the heart. We go with the flow. Take it easy, one day at a time. I'm happy that I was able to come. I'm happy that you're nodding. I don't know if you're agreeing or you're just saying, get the hell out of here. So, uh, but once again, everybody understand Red is not going to respond just from 1 or 2 messages. You have to keep trying.
Payback. That's all I'm going to say.
Payback. Chris?
You're as much to do with this right now as Chris Johnson was. So double payback.
I'm a hostage.
Remember me, Red. I didn't say nothing, man.
In fact, actually, Marty DeGarmo started it all about 4 days ago, if my memory is correct.
I don't know.
Only because we love you, Red. We only love you. That's why we do it. We want the world to know that you are older than what you look. That's all.
I know one thing. There's no chance of hiding, is there, in ONPASSIVE? That's for sure.
Red, it's not going to explode your mind if I tell you I have messages or birthday wishes for a few years still unopened.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay? I'm sure.
Yes. So take your time.
I would. I took a
You're
little
young,
peek.
so take your time. Yeah.
A little peek at my messenger spam or not on contacts. Don't go there, Redfern. I said, don't do it.
Yeah. This should be a national holiday in the UK.
I think so. For the amount of time I've got to do that. But I do. Hey, listen, joking apart, I do really, really appreciate everybody who has sent me messages. It's.
Well, you have to send everybody personally.
Personally, you have to do it.
Here it's not enough. Of course.
It's a law. You have to do it, Red. It's a law.
Do you know something, Mr. Johnson?
Right? It's only British. Somebody tells you happy birthday, you have to let them know you got the message, and you thank them for that directly.
You say,
we're 3 here.
Yeah. You say, Jane, hold my beer. Thank you.
You know she can hear you, by the way. Look,
I know she can always hear you.
Oh, that was wise. Thank you, New Jersey.
Yeah, good idea.
Well, I didn't know where we were going.
Hey, gotta laugh with your brothers. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah,
But anything else, or this is good for the day?
Good for the day. Great updates as always.
Fantastic, Russ. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ash.
Fantastic. Thank you. Have a blessed day, everybody. Thank you.
God bless you,
You
brother.
too.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. All I can say is wow. Wow. Wow.
Isn't it funny though? We say all the time that there is always a reason behind what happens. And again, he's come out. The honesty in this man at the moment is unfathomable. It really is amazing to see a CEO like this, isn't it? Being upfront and honest and really laying it bare for us so that we know exactly what is happening. I mean,
yeah. I mean,
if you don't think you're in a good place,
we've been watching them so long now. You feel there's something big, you know. You can see it in the last couple of weeks or whatever. So that's good.
I like what he said about risks. I really enjoyed when he said that is, you know, about ships got to go in different directions, different storms to find out what it's all about. And sometimes they win, sometimes they lose. And
you just don't stop doing something because something might happen.
Right.
You never live, you know. So
yeah.
But it was also interesting in him saying that you need to have a secure base, and that is the core part of the business. You can branch off, do stuff like this. Some works, some doesn't work, but you've always got to maintain that secure core base that he's built. And obviously that's going to get bigger and larger. So great. Absolutely amazing.
It's always nice to have him on 360. But he did say, I want to let everyone know, I know our numbers falling a little bit, but every Friday you got Oron and Omino, and he likes to come to that show. And you hear what he said, come, don't bring your kids. Let's have some fun. We might bust out to a passive discussion, but it was really cool. Love to see when he puts his hair down and just has fun with us because he's normal. You can hear him. He loves the pressure in his brain about the next risk. I really love that about him. So
yeah, I think the people that he's brought in now, especially his old professor from school, I think that the minds he has now around him are stretching his.
Old? Who are you calling old?
But he's not my age, is he?
I mean, no, but think about it, Retta. Obviously, Ash wants to find somebody that can make him push it.
Yeah, stretch his ability. Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, me too.
It's the only way you grow.
Only way. That's exactly right. So yeah, so everybody, you heard it. You heard it firsthand. I mean, when you want to ask, what's going on? Big stuff's going on. That's what's going on. So yeah, it looks like next week things will free up a little bit better. I knew it was a white switch, and you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. Yeah, checks in the mail. But it's good to know that they said 2 weeks a week ago. So that
we did talk about that with Marty and Red. Like I sold a car once, and it was $10,000, and I put their check in my bank, and my bank says, "Well, you can't really have that yet. We got to go through a couple of days of checking it out." Now he's got millions of dollars. I mean, that's the process right now. So I'm patient.
Well, they got to double check. Where's it really going? Is it the right place?
Check.
All right, we're going to wrap this up. I'm glad he had the time to come on. I figured he was. Of course, he said, I'll let you know in the AM, and he did. 11:59 AM. So that's okay.
He did.
Anyway, I'll see you guys. Well, obviously, we see each other every day. So anyway, see you next week. I'll have this recording out very soon.
Yeah, and if the just for everyone else, if the week in review part's not been recorded, I will do a fresh one.
Yeah, it has. I didn't click it.
Okay, no worries. I'll do a fresh one.
I didn't do it till Ash came. You were halfway through, and I went, no, crap. I'll just wait. I told Chris I'll wait till Ash comes on. All right.
Okay.
Anyway, see everybody. Thank you. Great show. Great time.
Hi, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.